All right, I was doing an experiment. I was on the phone with my sister-in-law, asking her a cooking question because she's a professional chef, and so I saw that I could pull us, and I was on my phone, so I saw I could pull us both onto YouTube, um, and I don't think it worked. So, and then YouTube crashed. So I don't know what happened. So if you were watching the previous live, thank you. Um, if you're watching this one, thank you. Hit the thumbs up button if you're watching this. So, hey Idaho Garden Girl. Hey, so check this out. So, I went and I picked lilacs. Right? Okay, so it's lilac season, and I have a friend of mine. The inspiration was a friend of mine posted on Facebook that she picked lilacs. She made an infusion, and she made lilac jelly. But I don't really eat jelly, right? I don't eat jam or anything like that. So I thought, what could I use? So I thought, oh my gosh, what if I did a shrub? So for anybody who doesn't know, a shrub is drinking vinegar. And I've talked about this before on other videos, is that if you take good high quality vinegar, you can put it into, hey Paula, nice to see you. I know, I love lilacs too. So I'm gonna make a shrub, which is a drinking vinegar. And I thought, oh, that would be great, because I probably drink vinegar and soda water, or vinegar and a flavored vinegar in a cocktail. I probably drink a flavored vinegar and soda water multiple times a week, and then in cocktails, maybe a couple times on a weekend or something. So I thought, why can't I take these lilacs and I could make I can make a shrub out of it? So I called my sister-in-law, who's a professional chef, to ask her, because she makes shrubs. She makes them out of everything. And then I was looking online, and you can make them out of anything. Rhubarb and, I don't know, just whatever you have. So I have these lilac flowers. They're beautiful. Obviously, they're like, the smell of lilacs. You can probably smell them from here, right? They're just amazing. So my thought was to muddle blueberries, add them to the lilac, add a little bit of lemon with some good local honey, and then just stir that, put it in a mason jar, and let that ferment, if you will, for a couple of days, or get all the flavors marinating together. Then add the vinegar and let that sit for a few days, and then I think ultimately it'll ferment. I don't know. This is a total experiment, and oh, good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Have you ever done anything with Idaho Garden Girl? Have you ever done anything with your lilacs with regards to food, with it being an edible flower, any kind of infusion? Because this is a first for me. So I'm thinking also that because they're in season, and this could be cool too, is going, again, it's all an experiment. So I think I'm going to go get a whole bunch more. They're just rows and rows of hedges at this movie theater that it's closed down. There's nobody there. So, and there's so many of them. Nobody's going to miss anything. So I think I'm going to go get more. I washed the flowers off really well. And they're actually, I thought they would collapse, kind of like jasmine flowers are really delicate and they collapse. And these are actually pretty sturdy. So they did not collapse when I washed them off. So I thought, well, I'll go get a bunch. I'll wash them, dry them off, and then put them in the freezer. Like, I feel like based on what I'm seeing right now, they might freeze really well. And then, so Idaho Garden Girl, here's what I'm thinking too, is freeze them, and then you could maybe even put them in, put it in water, put it in a spray bottle, maybe put in a little bit of witch hazel, make your infusion, put in witch hazel, use a facial spray or a pillow spray, a room spray. I think there's so many possibilities here, and I just never ever thought of it, right? Hey Rebel Canners, how are you? Welcome to a Friday night. Appreciate you being here. So yeah, we're talking about using lilac to make a shrub, which is a drinking vinegar. So So, and apparently Idaho Garden Girl has a whole bunch of lilacs growing right now. And none of us have ever thought about doing this. So, so I thought I'd go live and talk to you guys about this. And of course, before I mix it all together and after I get off the live, I will absolutely be doing a video on this. So, anyway, if you are here watching, please hit that thumbs up button so that we know you're here, and it'll tell other people to come and join us. So I've got the lilacs. I think I'm also going to muddle up some blueberries because I'm feeling like that's going to be, that'll be good. So blueberries and some lemon to balance that out. I don't know, just the fragrance, that high fragrance of the lilac with a little bit of citrus and that little bit of blueberry is what's feeling good, right? So we don't want to do anything too overpowering. I almost thought about putting a little bit of rosemary, but I don't want to mess with it. So this will be my first venture. And as I was going and looking for things to do for how to make a shrub, literally the possibilities are endless. Like you could do a cucumber mint. You could do, I have so much sage out there. Sage would be, sage, just how fragrant sage is. You could add, let's say sage with, I don't know what's coming to my mind. Pineapple? I don't know, take an herb and take a fruit, mix them together and make the drinking vinegar. And it's so, if you've never had a drinking vinegar, again, like you can go back and I did a whole video on vinegars and high quality vinegars. And the beauty of it is that, again, it's really settling to the stomach and just really, helps with the stomach acidity, helps with digestion. Think of it like bitters. Bitters were ultimately created as a digestive aid. So this is just, you're creating your own digestive aid and then you're adding super fun stuff to it. So I have the lilacs. What else? I have tarragon. I'm trying to think of the herbs that I have growing. Think of like basil. Like what could you do with basil? I saw some shrubs with peach. I think of like that, a peach shrub, maybe peach and cinnamon, with maybe a little bit of, I think peach and basil and cinnamon would be really good. So just starting to think outside the box and all the different things you could do with your herbs, with your fruits. Hello, love. You have a violet vinegar starter. Okay, so Rebel Canners has a violet vinegar. That's amazing. So violet flowers, are they fragrant? Are they as fragrant as lilac? I mean, they're beautiful and they're purple. But are they how fragrant are they? Because that's the thing too, right? And so I actually have some elderberry plants coming probably in July. So I'll get those planted. I won't be able to get the elderflowers off of that for, probably a year. Not that, but once I get the elderflowers off of there, once that starts blooming, maybe in a couple of years, I'll get elderflowers. I mean, can you imagine I actually have elderflower syrup in my cabinet. So, but to make your own, oh my gosh. So they taste good. So what do they taste like? I probably need to go out to my yard because I have so many violets out in my yard. What do they taste like? There's just think of all the, I'm almost even wondering you could do your dandelions, and think of that, think of the dandelions, and color that would create for you in a shrub. That would be like just a novelty, right? You could show off to your friends. It's good for cough, tastes green. Okay. So it tastes, I get that, kind of grassy, right? Or earthy maybe, earthy, grassy. So if you have something earthy, grassy, and even if you added honey to it, now you've got your local honey with the cough. for like a cough syrup. And elderberry is also good for that as well, as we know. So, yeah, gosh, you could add elderberry to that violet. Have you thought of doing that? Yeah, do some, like, I'm just like, oh, what are all the things that we could do? Violet elderberry. Oh God, the color of that too would be amazing. And then like, what's an herb you could add to that? Violet, elderberry, and mint. Maybe mint. No, it's probably, if it's already has a grassy flavor, maybe basil. I think basil could go with that. And I love tarragon. I'm trying to figure out like how I can put tarragon into that too. So it's Friday night. Cheers, everybody. Elderflower vinegar. Yeah, there you go. Basil. Yeah, I think basil too. Basil would be amazing. I just bought some purple basil. I don't know if you've ever grown purple basil. I'm going to take you guys outside since you're on my phone. Hopefully I don't lose you. I think basil would be good too. Yeah. Let's see if I can turn you. Oh, here we go. Okay. These are my seedlings. This is why I don't normally do seedlings. They're just so pathetic. You want to meet my dog? Okay, here we go. Boy, hey, say hi. Sit. Come here. Sit. Sit. We did some dog training this morning. Look at that handsome boy. That's Bentley boy. That's my handsome boy. That's my handsome boy. He's a good boy, except he likes to dig in the yard there. And then I got a bunch of different peppers. So here's this purple excuse me, mister. This purple basil. Isn't that beautiful? I actually have never grown that. Rebel Canner says, hi, Bentley boy. And then I'm a little concerned. I did bring my tomato plants in. We had a frost the other night, but I brought them inside. So I don't know if that's cold or if that's a fungus. I'm not sure, so I'm a little concerned about that. This is white sage. Anybody know what white sage is? It's smudging sage. So that'll get to be a big sage bush, and then you can use it to smudge with and sage your house for all the bad spirits and bad energy. I fell in love with this potted plant. Look at those black petunias. Aren't they gorgeous with the red? The white. I don't know. I was in a black and white mood, or black and red mood this year. Look at my tarragon is just taking off. So I think the tarragon's got to go into a shrub. I think that is just asking. And then this is my sage that I grew from one little plant many, many years ago. Those are my pathetic little the snap peas. They were doing amazing until I put them in the ground. I've never grown purple basil either, and it is gorgeous, isn't it? I know those. Oh my God, the black flowers are just amazing. This is my oregano. Look at that. I mean, my thyme. How gorgeous is that? And this was, oh gosh, I think I just had one time, because all my thyme died. It was way down there. And I planted, I think, 2 little clumps a couple years ago. And look at that. Oh my gosh, I know. It's amazing. Here's the garden. So I've got some straw down right now. Got all my compost in. And I'm going to plant everything tomorrow. We're going to have a nice day tomorrow. So I'll get everything planted tomorrow. And then I'll pull the straw up onto the hill for the mulch. So the thing with straw and hay, I chose straw over hay because the straw has less seed, supposedly. And then now the only thing is, though, because it has less seed, it also will leach more nutrients out of here. But this is straight compost. So it should be okay this year, but then, I might need to like add some teas and things to this to make sure that I need to put some nutrients on it So it'll have nutrients it wants to leach from versus leaching from here in the plants. And you can already see the weeds coming up. So, nothing's going to be fail safe, right? So, and there's Bentley boy eating a stick. Oh boy, oh handsome. So I am gonna extend the garden. I'm gonna bring the fence out a little further. I got another bale of straw. And then here's what I have so far. Look at this gorgeous petunia. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. And then, okay, so this is my I do have a video I was going to put out about this. I know oregano's amazing. Do you grow it wild, Idaho Garden Girl? Because it just comes up in that one little patch for me. So people always say, how do I keep critters away from my, like where my vegetables are? I'll also put tomatoes and some other things. What? What do you want? What do you want, boy? Yeah, so the garden soil, it's actually bagged compost. I have a short up on my, stop, mister. I put a short up on my YouTube channel talking about, I actually prefer the bags versus a pile. It's less labor and you can move it to where you want it. So I started doing that, I think last year or the year before, and it makes life so much easier. So this is my secret weapon for critters. I call these the big, giant, stinky marigolds. So your marigolds, this is your repellent. Look how gorgeous those marigolds are. So these are also edible as well. So I don't know what they taste like. Let's taste it. Okay. So your marigolds, oh, that is awful. Ugh. Oh, you should have seen my face on that one. But so these actually have a skunky smell to them, but these are giant, stinky, skunky smell. So I think they're called snowball marigolds, but they have a really pungent, I feel like these big ones have a more pungent smell of skunk than these over here. And so they seem to, I've never had an issue. The reason I have a fence around my garden is because of the dog, not because of critters. So yeah, I know, laughing your ass off on that one, Rebel Canners, right? Look at these. Don't these colors just bring you joy? I mean, these right here are just gonna explode. Yeah, it reseeds itself all over the place. I know, it's amazing. And then these are just some vegetables in here. I don't have a ton. This is chamomile, so I'll grow my chamomile, save my seeds on that. We've got some collard greens, and these are growing like crazy here. I had to cover them the other night because we did have a frost. So, and then these are my, hey, Big Steve. Nice to see you on a Friday night, my friend. Thanks for being here. So this is my grafted apples, and you can see it's already leafing out, but this is the root stock that it's leafing out from. So, I got a little tiny bud coming off of the cyanwood there. So fingers crossed, it'll start leafing out. So this is a rootstock that is known to be, it's a dwarf tree. And I'm in Michigan, Paula. So that's rootstock. This is, I can't read my own writing. I'm gonna have to take those off. Anyway, so this one here, that's leafing out, but that's again below the graft. So fingers crossed we'll get some good leafing out on that. So those are my 2 apples, and then this is hazelnut. They are, what's repellent? Wait, Paula, you're in Brighton? Come on. Really? Well, let's go have lunch. Let's go do some gardening. Let's go to the farmer's market. Let's do something. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Girl, you're like, my office is in New Hudson. Do you know where New Hudson is? Yeah, I'm literally like 10 minutes from you. How freaking ironic is that? I love it. So this is hazelnut. These are doing amazing. These are just little sticks when I first got them a few weeks ago. So I got to get these in the ground. There's 5 plants here. And 1, 2, or 4. 1, 2. No, I got 5 hazelnut plants. So I think I know you need to see. Yes, let's do it. Let's connect. So I'm going to put the hazelnuts in the back of the yard over there. But as soon as I get my shed replaced, then I'll know exactly what I can do back there. So, okay, what's the irony of that? You're in Brighton. Sheesh, that's awesome. Okay, yes, find me. So look up New Hudson Chiropractic, send me a message. Anywhere. Or Dr. Paula, I don't know, can you send, I'm so new to YouTube, can you send people messages on YouTube? I'm not sure. Or Instagram. DM me on Instagram. Dr. Paula Ruffin on Insta. And you can find me there. And then Dr. Paula Ruffin on Facebook. And then, yeah, find me. Let's go have lunch. How fun is that? And then I'll let you know how the shrub goes, I guess, right? I'll let all you guys know how the shrub goes. I mean, those flowers, they're just amazing. I know. So what other fragrant flowers are we doing? Wait, Rebel Canners, where are you in Michigan? I just saw that. Where are you? Look at all these Michiganders. I love it. Oh my gosh. Mount Pleasant, oh my gosh. You're a minute away. Maybe we need to make a road trip. Yes, I think we need to make a road trip. I might be heading up to Traverse City in maybe 3 weeks or so. That would be so fun. And then I can come and see your lilac bushes. Okay, so I think the 3 of us need to connect, and we can talk about canning. We can talk about food preservation. We can talk about growing food. Yeah, super fun, huh? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. How'd you find my channel, Rebel Canners? Was that, because you're on Howie's page, right? I think. Yeah, super fun. Yeah, let's get the Michigan crew together for sure. What are you guys cooking tonight? Yes! Steve, where are you? Come on, join us. I might make you do healthy shit though. You found me randomly? That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. What a small world. It was meant to be then, right? Yes. Homemade chicken nuggets. Yeah. We're gonna throw away your chicken nuggets and yeah. Oh, you're in California. Where are you at in California? I went to school in San Jose. Right? Yes, I totally believe that the universe works in very, not even mysterious ways, very strategic ways. So, yeah, I went to school in San Jose. I love California. So yeah, I miss it. Oh, you're in Hayward. Okay. I went to school in San Jose, and I went to Hayward quite often. Actually, there's a chiropractic college up there called Life Chiropractic College West. And I went to Palmer West, and I would go up to Life West, and I would teach. So when I was a upper level student, the Life West school would invite me in, and I would go and I would teach the lower quarter students how to adjust. So it was quite an honor. So I know Hayward quite well. And let me think, Fremont. Yeah, my first practice was in Fremont, and I didn't like Fremont. I don't know, it was a little grungy. Los Gatos was where I hung out mostly, great little town down in that area. So Sunnyvale, super, super awesome places down there. So yeah, well, that's awesome. And I know Big Steve, you found me through Howie. So, and then we have Paula who found me randomly, and yet okay, good. It is a pit. So you've been there, Paula? Yeah. What is it? It's like, I don't know what it is about Fremont. Tweakerville. Is it really? Is that everybody's tweaking there? Oh my gosh. Let me show you what I made today. This is just random live, but I felt like going live. Okay. So this is, I have a local farmer here. He raises Mangalitsa pigs, they're the furry pigs. I did a video on, I bought a pig, right? So they're a heritage breed. They're absolutely amazing. They feed on acorns and pine cones and, they're foragers. And so I took a pork shoulder and I just seasoned it with salt, pepper, and garlic. And I threw it on my Weber and I applewood smoked it for about 5 hours today. Look at that. I know y'all want a bite of that. So then I've got some black beans. I've got some cilantro there and fresh jalapeno. And I have some black beans going. I've got some fresh coleslaw, just with a little bit of apple cider vinegar and olive oil. And then I have some black beans in here. Should we, let's see what they look like. Let's see. Let's see what we got. You're snacking on Brussels sprouts. Ooh, okay, that sounds good. Okay, that's worthy. All right. I'm good with that. Oh my God, these beans. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm gonna stir these. Oh my. Okay, ready to see? Let's see. Flip that. Okay, so those are black beans, cilantro, a jar of my homemade salsa, onions, garlic, a poblano pepper, right? So I'm figuring that what I'll do is I'll put the coleslaw, I'll put a bed of the coleslaw, put that over top of the slaw, put the meat over top of that, and then put some of the pork with cilantro and some of that. And I have, so in the Middle Eastern world, we eat, it's called labneh. You guys know what labneh is? So I know, so you come on over, you guys, come on over. Let's have a YouTube dinner. So labneh, now my mom, and this is where I'm trying to find a raw milk source, is my mom has been making yogurt. My grandmothers made yogurt. They all made homemade yogurt. And then if you take the yogurt and you strain it, you get a really thick version of yogurt. So you just strain the water. It's just yogurt with the water strained out. So it's like sour cream. It can be even thicker than sour cream. And it's just really rich and fresh. Yes, Idaho Garden Girl. Yes, love the labneh. And you have to watch because some of the labnehs, when you go to get them, they say skim milk, and then they add cream. Well, it's kind of like Greek yogurt, but okay, so here, let me show you. Okay, see how thick that is? Yeah. Yeah, super, super thick. Like there's very little water. It's so creamy. It's so creamy. So the problem is, so if you have labneh in a can, I've never heard of that. It should kind of be in a container like that. Or just buy, if you can't find labneh, buy a really high quality yogurt. And when I say high quality, make sure that it's literally whole milk. Don't make sure that it doesn't say skim milk and then added cream or added whatevers. That like this one is, this one says, grade A milk, cream, whey protein, concentrate, sea salt, pectin, and that's it. So they didn't have to add skim milk. They didn't have to add cream because they didn't start with skim milk. It's literally just cream. And then that's how they made it. So make sure when you're looking at Greek yogurt, and Greek yogurt is a marketing ploy because it makes you think that it's really healthy, right? Oh, you should get the Greek yogurt, but most of the Greek yogurts out there are made with skim milk. So you want a whole fat yogurt. Put this here so I can just relax and not hold my phone. So you want a whole fat yogurt, and make sure it doesn't have the additives. So you're not looking for low fat sources of anything, or any additives. Put my thing in here. Oh, I don't know. Oh wait, no, then okay. So just like that, and I have to go to the Middle Eastern market to get this. You're not going to find Lebney at a regular store, and if you do, it probably is skim milk, and then they add the cream, and then whatever else they add. So you do wanna watch for that. And just it's just such a big marketing ploy. Everybody goes for the Greek yogurt. They just automatically let me just get the Greek yogurt because it's healthier. Nope, it sure isn't. It's just like every other yogurt on the market, but they are taking your money and not giving you a high quality product. Now, this isn't this is not this is not organic, but that's the other thing. I can't find a good organic cream based yogurt. So this is why I'm trying to find a local uh, farmer. Now it does say product of USA. This is halal, contains live and active yogurt cultures, distributed by Ziad. Yeah, so old country style Lebney. Yeah. Anyway, so it is from the US. It is not organic, but it is whole fat. So sometimes when you're looking for, when we talk about making these choices in life, and in your foods, where do you go? Where do you look for your things? And I said, I'm standing inside. Let's take you guys outside. Is that, like with the farmer's market, if there is something at the farmer's market and it was grown locally 30 minutes from here, I would prefer, and this one farmer that I buy everything from, he is, I'll say, minimally sprays his stuff. Hi, boy. Boy. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. Yes, it's a good boy. I know. So I would rather buy a watermelon from him than a watermelon that came from Mexico, an organic watermelon that came from Mexico. Those are the choices that we're left with in our world today. So, just think about that too. Like it's the carbon footprint and how far things are coming and what did it have to, and also if it's organic and it came from another country, it had to go through x-ray. So it got radiated to get through to you to make sure that there was nothing in it to get to your table. So, it might not be the purest thing in the world, but if you just start thinking, and then I think I said in one of my lives not too long ago that if it gets too crazy and you're like, oh, you're frustrated and you don't know what to do, it's like, God, what can I eat? And you get mad, you know, um, just bless it and eat it and go on with life, right? There's sometimes ignorance is bliss and you just have to go, just get on with it. Um, Bega is the cheese, Lebney is the creamy yogurt. Like, what is Bega? I've never heard of Bega. Is it in a can? Is that the one in the can? Yeah, Lebney is like creamy. It's super creamy yogurt. So I actually got some cucumbers from the Middle Eastern market, and they're called mitta, and it's basically they have no seeds in them. Let's show you those. Um, it's a great cucumber. They've got a great cucumber flavor. They're low water content, and they have no seeds. So they're really cucumbery. You're not fighting. I don't like fighting with seeds in my cucumbers. So hold on, let me get you show you this. Okay, so this is Mitta. Okay, we'll give it a wash. These I do wash because sometimes I don't wash my produce. I know some people think that's gross. Some people are like, yeah, cool. But when it's in the store like that, and I've been in the Middle Eastern market, and people tend to put their hands all over everything. So, um, so I wash it anyway. Big is in the can. Okay, so see that? Isn't that amazing? I mean, there's literally like, if I cut it like that, there's like no seeds in there. And it's just super low water content and so cucumbery. So I have, the reason I bought the Lebanese, I'm going to chop this up real fine. I'll line a strainer with some water or paper towel. Chop this up real fine, put it in the strainer, let the water strain out of this. Then press some fresh garlic, mix it with the Lebanese. So make tzatziki, which is the Greek cucumber dip, and add some salt and pepper. Put that over top of the pork. Amazing. Another thing I got from the Middle Eastern market, because I'm trying to find, so I want to grow, it's called kusa squash. So I want to grow kusa squash, and I was able to find it a couple years ago, and I saved the seeds and I lost them. This is my problem with seed saving. I always lose where I put them. I have to come up with a better system. So the kusa squash, it's this, I think they call it a white squash kind of. But again, same thing, super low water content. It's really flavorful. It's sweet. I'll even just slice these and put them on the grill. In Middle Eastern cooking, you cut the top off of this. There's a core that you use. I don't know if I have it here. And you, that's another drawer. Let's go find it for you. You core out the middle with all of the seeds in it. And the seeds are really, there's really not that many seeds in here. They're also very small. So not like a regular zucchini that has bigger seeds. So you take this, you put it in, and you straight in, and you just core out the center, and you basically make a hole through that. And then you fill this with ground lamb and rice and spices, and put it in a pot with some fresh tomatoes and tomato sauce, and just cook it. And so that makes kusa. And it's really, really delicious. It's quite a delicacy. It's the same filling that goes into grape leaves, Middle Eastern grape leaves, cabbage rolls. It's all the same filling. The kusa is amazing. So then when you get the inside of the kusa out, you put that in a bowl, and then the next day, you don't waste anything, and you saute onions and garlic, and then you take the insides of the kusa and you saute that, and then you throw eggs in there. So I grew up on kusa eggs, because you don't want to. It's so good. Sometimes what I'll do when I'm in the mood for kusa eggs is I'll just take this and I'll grate it, and then I'll saute that with onions and garlic, and then do my eggs. I might even throw some chopped lamb in there, and then I'll throw my eggs in there. And I get duck eggs from the market. So these are really, really wonderful. And you could do it if you can't find these. You could make kusa eggs with a regular, like a zucchini or yellow squash. Just grate it, saute it with onions, and you could put whatever. You put some chopped tomatoes in there if you want to. You do whatever, and then you throw your eggs in there. You're basically making an omelet with your squash. So, hey, Wild, yes, you're cooking with us. That's awesome. We're doing all kinds of cooking. What are you cooking on a Friday night? Nice to see you here. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button for me. we're drinking wine and we're cooking. We're talking about. Mm. So you raise ducks? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. Um, so my daughter got ducks. Hannah, what grade were you in when everybody got ducks? Yeah, so when she was in high school, like sophomore, junior year of high school, and all of her friends decided to get ducks, and they were so cute. And she would walk down the street, and they imprinted on her, and they would follow her down. And all my neighbors were like, your daughter came walking down the street with ducks following her. Super cute. But then they got really stinky. Hi, it's my beautiful baby girl. It's my mini-me right here. Yeah, who's an incredible cook. Can you tell everybody what you made me for? Here, let me take this out. You can. She made me an amazing Mother's Day late lunch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell everybody what you made me, and this is like.
Well, didn't you already post a video about this?
I didn't post it. I took the video. Didn't post the video, but
okay.
But quick backstory. So between me and my mother, because she spent a lot of time in the kitchen with my mom when she was a little girl, and this girl has like serious cooking skills. So what did you make me for Mother's Day?
I made her a crepe station. I had spent so many hours making the crepes because they were really hard to make. And then I did strawberries and homemade chocolate ganache.
Right? Tell them how you did the ganache.
Oh, it was just big.
Aw, thanks, Big Steve. I know, she's my
Thank
baby
you.
girl. So she made a homemade chocolate ganache that was like, how'd you make it?
Baking bars, chocolate completely unsweetened. Sweeten it yourself with maple syrup and oat milk. It's quite simple. And then we did
It's delicious.
honey maple ham, the best ham in the world. Some what's that stuff called? The
Goat cheese?
nah, the other one.
The mustard?
Oh well, I did do
cheese?
an urban chive goat cheese. That was really good.
Oh yes, that was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a ton of fun stuff on it.
Yeah,
You gotta see it. You had to be there.
Yeah, I'll post the video. We had 3 different mustards, and it was delicious. And she made me a Bloody Mary.
Not to brag, but I got pretty good reviews.
Yeah. Okay, so I was like, what is this? I'm like, what did you rim this with? I was like, I have Bloody Mary rimming salt, but this girl, I was like, what is this? Tell me. So I asked her, so what did you rim the glass with?
Well, I started with a base of maple syrup, and then I just rimmed it with salt and pepper. That was it.
And it was like between, like the maple syrup gave the salt and pepper, like it was, you couldn't figure it out. Boy, no.
He wants to be part of it.
I know. You want, okay. Boy wants to, okay. It was amazing. So, and this is why I tell everybody, teach your kids how to cook, because this girl has some serious life skills, and I'm not worried about her at all. She's gonna make it, right? So, teach your kids how to cook and what good food is, and. Are you off? Are you out and about?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Zerbo's. Do you want anything?
I don't. I was just there last night with having dinner, so.
Okay.
We're all good.
Love you too.
All right, be safe.
Okay.
If I think of anything, I'll let you know.
Okay, girl.
Okay, bye. Off. No. Okay, Paula. We're gonna have to do some Bloody Marys then. Yeah, I know. I love a good Bloody Mary. And it was Mother's Day, so why not, right? I gotta go back because I saw some comments coming through when Hannah was telling me. Okay, so Wild Edibles said mushrooms and burger. Don't know other stuff to go with yet, but you're making mix. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's so funny because I do that so often where I just like saute burger with stuff and I throw it over a bed of greens, and I might even throw a couple of like over easy duck eggs on there. For sure. Muscovy's sitting on the nest. Oh my gosh. Do you keep them in a pen? Do you have them in a pen? Because my yard, like I'm not allowed to have chickens or ducks. I feel like I could probably get away with chickens. Ducks would be okay. I still have to have, I don't know. I feel like ducks need a lot of space to walk around in. So, yeah. Oh, sure. What do you marinate? What do you marinate your, what do you marinate in your Bloody Mary mix, Paula? This is fun on a Friday night when I'm cooking. I love it. I should do this more often. Appreciate you guys being here. It's awesome. Can't wait to tell you like how my shrub turns out. Amazing. Beef lamb. Okay. That sounds really good. That sounds amazing. Yeah, cool. Oh, it's amazing. So going back to what did we do on the shrub? So here's what I'm thinking. You guys let me know this. So I'm going to, as soon as I'm off here, I don't know, maybe I'll wait till tomorrow because it's gonna be sunny and I might just throw these in the fridge. And I need to eat. It's already 20 after 7. So I might do the shrub video tomorrow. But then, you know, it has to sit in the refrigerator. So I think I should just like do the intro, tell you what I'm doing, and then wait, right? Like, cause then you have to wait with me versus waiting cause I think you have to like let it sit for like 4 to 6 weeks. That wouldn't be as fun, would it? Like, you know, you don't want to wait 4 to 6 weeks to see what I do with the shrub, right? So, I feel like I'll do it. I'll let you know. And then what'll happen? Okay. I just answered my own question. I'm going to make the shrub and then y'all will see what I do to make the shrub. Then every time I check on it, I'll jump in and I'll say, all right, here's what we got. And then you get to be with me for the big reveal. We'll all get to experience it at the end. Okay. Together. Did it turn out good? Did it not? But I think I'm inspired because I love flavored vinegars. So this is really, really inspiring to me to think about, where could I start with this? So like this is a honey ginger balsamic vinegar. It's one of my favorites, could be my favorite. And I'm almost out of it. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, I could make my own honey ginger shrub, right? And I could use fresh ginger. Well, I mean, that's fresh ginger in there too, but if I did it, it would probably I could probably get that bite of the ginger in there. And that's the one I use too. Like if I get an upset stomach and I need to, need to settle my stomach or something, I'll use that one. So yeah. Okay. I'm taking you along for the journey with me. How's that sound? So we're going to do lilac flowers, blueberry, and lemon. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. But I'm going to go pick a ton of lilacs tomorrow. I'm going to wash them and I'm going to put them in the freezer because I feel like they'll freeze really well, right? Because when I washed them, they didn't collapse. Like, look at them. It's a pretty hardy flower. Yeah. Okay. That's the plan. All right. Okay. Anything else? It's been a great Friday night. This is awesome. I usually love cooking with friends, and I was here by myself tonight. So this is great. Thanks for jumping in with me, and maybe I'll do this again. So we've got Sunday Night Live. If you're watching live now, hit the thumbs up button. And I'm at 594 subscribers. I just want to get to 600 by the end of the weekend. Okay, so the goal is 1,000 by the end of the summer. Think I can do it? I don't know. We'll make it happen. Anyway, so if you would please, pretty please, go share my page or share my videos or something. Tell everybody, if you're loving being here, tell everybody why. And like force your friends, like make them hit the subscribe button so that we can grow because it's been a lot of fun. This is just a great platform. I wish I would have jumped on sooner, but hey, it is what it is. We all, just taking that step forward. So, okay, you guys, thanks for being here. Love cooking with you. How fun on a Saturday night. You never know. I might jump in and do this again soon. because I enjoy talking to you and interacting. So I appreciate all your insight and your interaction, and I'll let you know how the shrub goes. Keep an eye out, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, have an amazing night. Thanks for jumping in, you guys. And Paula and Wild, Rebel, was it Rebel Canners? Wait, who's in Michigan? I forgot. Is it Rebel or who are we having lunch with? How did I forget that? Sorry, I scrolled through too fast. I gotta go back now. Rebel. Okay, so Rebel and Paula, we're gonna meet up. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a meetup, and then we'll do a video together. So somewhere along the way. So, all right, you guys, have an amazing night. I love you all. Thanks again for being here, and I don't know, just hanging out. So super fun. All right, love you. Bye.